Good YouTube, Quinn Wade. Coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about how them Cavaliers came back from trailing against the Pelicans to win 111 to 106. The Pelicans go to 25 and 47 and 16 and 22 at home. The Cavaliers go to 44 and 27 and 22 and 14 on the road. Cavaliers, they won the season series 2-0. They only play them twice a year, and they got them beat twice this year. They don't see each other until next year in the season because at the end of the day, the Pelicans not making the playoffs or the play-in. Cleveland, 34 to 28 in the first quarter. Then they got down bad, 28 to 19 in the second, and then they lost the third quarter on top of that, 32 to 23. But they won the fourth quarter, 35 to 18. Everything started to make sense. Everything started to slow down for them, and they played a little bit of defense in there too. And the Pelicans fell short to be able to win the game. Dean Wade, 23 minutes, 7 points. He went 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, and 2 steals. 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a plus 11 and plus minus. Just good size, just good understanding what he's out there to do. Of course, you would have liked him if he would have made another 3 or 2, but they got it done, and he played his role and understood what he was out there to try to accomplish on both ends of the court. Evan Mobley, 30 minutes, 18 points. He went 8 of 10 from the field. He missed his only 3. Other than that, he kept getting good high percentage shots. That's what you want him feasting and eating off of, and he has the personnel to find him. He had 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, and 2 blocks, and 3 offensive boards, 3 personal fouls, and was a 0 and plus minus. You just like the fact that he's versatile defensively. He knows where to be at. He knows how to make things tough. He knows how to help. He just has a good body and a good understanding how to use it the right way on the defensive end. And he also is doing really good on the offensive end, like I said before. James Aim Harden, 36 minutes, 20 points. He went 8 of 17 from the field, 4 of 9 from 3. Took some good looks. I'm not really mad at how he played. He's just becoming that good fit for them. The size, the strength, the ability to get a shot from the mid-range area, and also from the three-point line, and also just being able to see where his teammates at, and always making sure that if you don't got eyes in the back of your head, somebody open, I'm going to find them, but I can also score on you whenever and however I want to, and that's what made him an NBA legend, because he can do that even at this age. 6 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 14 and plus minus. Donovan Mitchell, 39 minutes for him. That ended up being the most on the team. He had 27 points. That was the most on the team. But he did go 9 to 23. I think Donovan Mitchell need to cool down a little bit. He just firing and doing whatever he wants to. He kind of has to remember that he has teammates, one. And then the other thing is, just because you're feeling it don't mean it's a good shot, especially because Donovan Mitchell ain't the most efficient player. And watching the last couple games, these last couple weeks, I'm like, Donovan Mitchell, take it down a notch a little bit. You know, it'll help you. And I just feel like the coaching staff got to look at it too. Like, you be aggressive, but be smart too. But he went 9 to 23 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3. He also went 6 of 7 from the free throw line. He's fast, he's quick, he's strong at attacking you, and he has a good handle, so he always keeps you guessing. He had 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a minus 3 and plus minus. Sam Merrill, 32 minutes, 15 points. He went 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 10 boards, so he ended up with a double-double, and you didn't think he'd be the one that get 10 boards on the team. But he did. He found a way to help the team out to the best of his ability and did a good job of spacing the floor and being a threat on the perimeter all game. He also had 2 assists and 1 turnover, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a plus 5 plus minus. Naquan Tomlin, 4 minutes. He missed his only shot, and that was it for him besides getting a personal foul. He did have no turnovers and was a plus 1 and plus minus. Thomas Bryant, 15 minutes. He had 11 points. He went 5 of 7 from the field. He missed his only 3. He went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, and a block. 2 offensive boards, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 6 and plus minus. He's a good player. He's good. He has good size. He has good mobility. And he has the ability to space the floor for you as a big. And you just have to like the fact that he used a lot of those advantages that he has to get a lot of rebounds in 15 minutes. Dennis Schroeder, 13 minutes. He only scored one basket from the free throw line. Then he missed the other one. Then he went 0-2 from 3, 0-4 from the field. Not the greatest night from him, but coming off the bench, you just never know how it's going to go. Playing the game, you just don't ever know how it's going to go most of the time. One rebound, one assist, 3 turnovers, no personal foul, and a -4 in plus minus. Max Strus, 24 minutes, 5 points. He went 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from three, 8 rebounds. That ended up being tied for the most off the bench with Thomas Bryant. Like I said, Max Strus, not really known for his rebounding, mainly known for his shooting. But he did give you 8 boards. That was helpful in this one, especially because the game was so close and it was trailing. So they got to do whatever they can to get an advantage to be able to win the game. And then they all bought into that. Kenny Atkinson should be smiling with this team. I like how they played in the ending and in the middle of this game, especially. One turnover, 2 offensive boards, 2 personal fouls, and a -6 in plus minus. Keon Ellis, 23 minutes, 7 points. He went 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, and a steal. And all his rebounds was offensive, and he had 3 personal fouls. Good floor spacing. He didn't make the shots, but he still showed that you got to guard me because I'm capable of doing it. And then he was able to attack the way he wanted to throughout the game, too, even though he didn't really shoot that great from the field. He didn't take a lot of shots anyway, and he still was able to eat at the free throw line on top of that. And then Herbert Jones and the rest of the Pelicans starting lineup all scored in double figures. 12 points for Herbert Jones. He went for 12 from the field, for 11 from three. Didn't really have a problem with what he was doing because the shots he was taking was good looks. He just didn't make them in this one. He did have 3 rebounds, 3 assists, no turnovers, still in the block. And then he almost fouled out. He is a guy that's going to come at you. If you're going to try to match him on the offensive end, he's not scared of taking gambles, taking risks, and being physical. Sometimes that works for you. Sometimes it works against you. And tonight it worked against him a lot, even though he still played 31 minutes. He was a -7 in plus minus. Zion Williamson, 32 minutes. He had 25 points. It ended up being the most on the team. You know what he wants to do. Drive hard to that basket and try to finish. It worked again tonight. 10 of 14 from the field. He still went 5 of 9 from the free throw line. He won a couple of those back, and he kind of made some mistakes defensively in the paint a lot. And on top of that, miscommunications helped them, the Cavaliers, get those advantages even in clutch time. He did have 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and a turnover. He also had a steal, and then he had 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a -9 in plus minus. Trey Murphy, 41 minutes. He ended up getting the most on the team. He only had 10 points, though. He shot 2 of 8 from 3. Them the shots that he liked. Them the shots that he feel comfortable taking. He didn't make a lot of them tonight. And on top of that, he missed his twos. He went 3 of 10 from the field. He still did go 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had grabbed 6 boards. He got a turnover, a steal, and 2 blocks. But you needed more out of him. He's a big part of what they do on the offensive end. And if he's not having a great night, they don't really have too many guys that can get fire from offense. So he has to get at least 18 to 20 plus every game, and they paying him to do that. So he just couldn't get it done tonight. 1 steal, 2 blocks, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a -6 in plus minus. DeJounte Murray, 30 minutes, 12 points. He went 4 of 13 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3. 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Got the handle going, got the dribbling going, but he couldn't score the way that he wanted to. Got the shots that he liked, couldn't make them in this one. He did have 9 assists. He is a bigger guard and a longer guard, so some things are beneficial for him to look at defensively. He can just do other things other guards just can't do at the position. And, that's why he has been a good fit for this Pelicans team. And all we can really do is just want to see him more healthier and just see how better this team can be. And they're playing a lot better these last couple weeks, and he's a part of that. But at the end of the day, they're going to have to find out some other things with this roster in the offseason so they can try to win more games next year. 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, a -2 in plus minus. Sadiq Bey had another good game, 36 minutes, 19 points. He went 6 of 14 from the field. He was making his threes tonight. He went 4 of 8 from 3 and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds. He had 4 assists. He had one turnover, two offensive boards, four personal fouls, and a +9 and plus minus. Carlo was able to hang in that air and get some easy shots at the rim. And he has to be happy with that. His only miss actually was not from the rim, it was from three. And then he also grabbed a rebound. He had no turnovers, got two steals, and the block. The ball just came his way. And then he said, let me try to get it. And it worked out for him three times for the steals and the blocks. And then he had two personal fouls and was a -11 and plus minus. Derek Queen, 15 minutes. He had 9 points. He went 3 of 5 from the field. He missed his only three. He went 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Really good game from him when you come to the point and look at it and say, he took his time. He really took his time and picked his shots and picked what he was trying to do. And that's something he's going to have to continue to do as he finds a way to be an impact player, which he has been a little bit this season for the Pelicans. But since they put him on the bench, it's showing you that he has a lot more to learn. He has a lot more to figure out. And the more he plays and the more he understands what works and doesn't work can only benefit him in the future, hopefully. 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 3 steals. He's quick with his hands. He had only 1 personal foul and was a 0 and plus minus. But if you're quick with your hands, sometimes they will call a foul on you. He didn't really have that problem tonight. Emisi, 24 minutes, 6 points. He went 3 of 7 from the field. He almost had a double-double, but he missed a couple shots, even though they was right by the rim sometimes. But he did have 10 boards, 3 assists, 1 turnover, a steal, and 3 blocks. The 3 blocks was the most on the team. He's the biggest and the tallest guy they got, so he should be going out there doing stuff like this. And he has been. You just want to see it continue. He did have 4 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, was a +4 and plus minus. And then Jeremiah Fears, 18 minutes. He had 7 points. He went 3 of 11 from the field and 1 of 5 from 3. He missed a lot of shots in this one. He was able to make some open ones, but you just wanted him to make more. And if he would have did that, this would be a different game, but it wasn't meant to be, and it didn't happen. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, and a -3 in plus minus. The Pelicans shot 43% from the field. The Cleveland Cavaliers shot 48%, and then 30% from 3 for the Pelicans, 31 for the Cavaliers. And then the Pelicans shot 80% from the free throw line. The Cavaliers shot 68. That helped the Pelicans stay in it and have the lead a lot. But then 55 rebounds for the Cavaliers, 40 for the Pelicans, 30 assists for the Pelicans, 26 for the Cavaliers, 9 turnovers for the Pelicans, 13 for the Cavaliers, and then 10 steals for the Pelicans, 6 for the Cavaliers, 7 blocks for the Pelicans, 4 for the Cavaliers, 14 offensive rebounds for the Cavaliers, 10 for the Pelicans, 30 defensive rebounds for the Pelicans, 41 for the Cavaliers, 19 personal fouls for the Pelicans, 17 for the Cavaliers. And this was a head scratcher. Like, what went wrong with these Pelicans? Just a lot of missed shots, a lot of defensive collapses, a lot of miscommunications, a lot of just wanting it too much but not doing it the fundamentally right way on the offense and on the defensive end. And young teams get a lot of pain from losing because of these things that they think they should do, and then they go against what they really should do. And since it goes like that for most young teams, since they're still figuring things out, you can get wins like this on them. So they played a good game. They felt like they was doing a good job. 48 minutes, I keep telling you that. You got to play the whole 48 minutes. Runs can be made. Leads can be cut quickly in this league. And you can also lose the game before it's over. So I just give the credit to the Cavaliers. They slowed things down and they really marginalized a lot of the things that they was doing. They knew what they wanted to do. They knew how they wanted to attack. The Pelicans still was figuring things out, still guessing a little bit, still blowing some things and some opportunities. And it just came back to hunt them. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.